Hello, my name is Dr. Pankaj Parashar and I'm the founder of Cutting Edge Medical Devices Private Limited. We are a medtech startup company hailing from Indore, Madhya Pradesh. We are very happy and proud to be associated with KJ Somaya College of Engineering for their annual Tech Fest Abhiyantriki. The journey of our innovation and entrepreneurship started from IIT Delhi. I'm a doctor, did my MBBS, and after that, for my interest in medical technology, got into PhD courses at IIT Delhi in biomedical engineering. So, the product that I'm developing is a device for early detection of kidney diseases in patients with diabetes and high blood pressure. It also can detect patients with high risk pregnancies very early, so helping doctors get a better outcome of all these conditions. The device is called Sentiglo. It's a smart point of care diagnostic device. The inspiration behind Sentiglo is when my sister was pregnant with her first child, she developed pregnancy induced hypertension, a common condition in pregnant women. This condition many times leads into high risk conditions called as preeclampsia, which is difficult to be managed without much of a support. So the only way to deal with preeclampsia is early detection. So my sister's doctor advised her a regular protein test in her last trimester. Though being from an affording and a caring family, it was difficult for her to regularly collect urine samples and then send for the tests at the labs and then get reports and then again go and meet the doctors. This was a long process and a regular process to be followed very much frequently. She asked me, Bhaiya, do we have something that could help me do the test at home and save me from all these efforts? It was a big responsibility on me to find out something that is accurate yet easy to do. But unfortunately, not much was available that I could help her with. That's when I identified that there is a huge gap between the big labs that we have and outside that. And most of the country, that is what we live in India, lives out of these big labs. Only bigger cities and bigger labs have sophisticated autoanalyzers which can do these tests. Simple tests. But outside they are very difficult to be done and accurately read. That's when this started haunting me. And I remember 2013, January 4th, is when the first proof of concept of this device that we have worked up was developed. This was a crude proof of concept of what I was thinking and planning of doing it. And the journey started. I was this time I was the right person at the right time at the right place. Things started fitting into the right spots. Being at IIT, I got all the encouragement, support, and even guidance of turning my innovation into a product and a company. That's when the role of FITT, that is Foundation for Innovation and Technology Transfer, our first incubators, came in. I applied for grants. They helped me in writing for grants, and that's when the biotechnology ignition grant, big grant, was identified, and we applied. And subsequently, not in the first term, but on the subsequent applications, we were able to get the grant, and that's how the journey started. The company got incorporated on 18th of November 2014, and this year we would be completing 6 years of our journey. The product development started. I built a team, started working additionally on this project as well, along with my studies and other things, and with long starting efforts, supports regularly from the Government of India, Department of Biotechnology through grants, Millennium Alliance managed by FICCI, another grant, and other agencies that helped us with financial support, technical support, mentoring support, and the biggest thing was the encouragement that we kept on receiving for doing something good and meaningful. This is what changed our life. And the journey continued, going through the toughest times, working on a medical device that needs a lot of regulatory clearances, a lot of validations, and a lot of perseverance that goes along with that. During this time, all the support that I had in the background helped me sail through that difficult times. And with a lot of efforts, 6 years putting into that, and a lot of financial support from all the agencies. And I also thank the investors who invested in our company in the early stage and supported us in this journey to the point that we have a quality ensured, regulatory clearances completed, medical device into the market. It comes in a portable small bag. This is the bag in which the device Syntiglo comes in. This is the Syntiglo device. Here you just have to put in the patient urine sample in a small disposable cuvette, add our reagent, and the device does the test in just 2 seconds. It is one of the fastest, most accurate, most affordable device for microalbuminuria. Microalbuminuria is the condition when small quantities of proteins start leaking out in the urine due to damage in the filtering membranes of the kidney. Because normally urine does not contain proteins, and when the proteins start appearing, it indicates ill health. The present mechanisms by which we can detect proteins, either you have the autoanalyzers in the big pathology labs costing lakhs and lakhs of rupees, starting range starts around 50 lakh rupees, and outside that we have nothing. We have these highly non-reliable dipsticks which have a very low accuracy, have a lot of sensitivity issues, that they are not sensitive to low concentrations when the disease is just starting in. They detect, unfortunately, these dipsticks which are conventionally used detect disease when the disease is already set in, and now it's just a gradual downfall for the patient towards end stage kidney disease. Every year, unfortunately, India has a new number of 220,000 and more patients with end stage kidney diseases added to that, who need dialysis or kidney transplant. This huge number is difficult to be managed. And if we talk about dialysis cost for these patients, the government estimates that we need dialysis sessions worth $1 billion every year just to manage the added patients. The kidney diseases are more prone and more commonly found in patients with diabetes, high blood pressure. And India has around 15% of its population suffering from chronic kidney disease. This 15% is accounting to around 20 crore people. This is the magnitude of this problem that we have. And this is a gradual downfall for the patients towards end stage kidney disease. What can we do to save this? The thing is, the key to this is early detection. We need to work on developing tests that are very accurate, very sensitive, and the most important thing is at point of care and affordability. Because you can't do a test worth 600 rupees every day, or not many patients can afford this as a regular test. So we need to work upon developing the tests which are affordable. So what solution we give in the form of Syntiglo? The device is as accurate as an autoanalyzer. The test is highly sensitive. It can detect proteins to as low as 2 milligrams per 100 ml. And the test is costing 1/4 to 1/5 the cost of the available tests. The test in the market cost around 600 rupees. So this is a game changer test for detection of early kidney diseases. Not only kidney diseases, as I was telling about the condition of my sister, fortunately she had a great outcome, a successful outcome of her pregnancy. She and her daughter were healthy, but unfortunately more than 50,000 women in India died due to complications in pregnancy. And pregnancy induced hypertension turning into preeclampsia accounts to one of the largest contributors to these deaths. And the worst part is that these are preventable deaths. Just by a smart device that could indicate the condition early, we can save many lives. This is where our device could help by reaching at the bottom of the pyramid to the doorstep of the patient and get the tests done. During this COVID lockdown, the life has changed, and we as a company and a team found it out very soon that the life is not going to be the same after this March 2020. So started working on that. We needed to pivot fast so that we could be still staying relevant in the market, and not only relevant, really solve the pressing problems of the people. The next big thing is going to be telemedicine. The government of India has also eased out some of the processes for telemedicine in India, which was highly restricted previously. The reason being, that is the new big thing, and that needs to be done, where small number of doctors could cater to the larger number of patients remotely. So what we did is, the next big thing is home healthcare. This new millennial generation is looking for convenience as well as accuracy and quality of service. So what we developed is this same device for home healthcare version. It's going to be, it's a prototype, so it's not that good in finish. It's going to be a premium leather clad device, first medical device to be leather clad, and would be for home healthcare. The same device could be used in the convenience of the homes of the patients. You just need to take the urine sample, add the reagent, put it in the device, and the entire thing is done by the smartphone app. The data is collected by the smartphone app, sent to the doctor. Doctor views the results, advises the patient of what's to be done next. So this saves the patient and the doctor from unwanted contact in this COVID and post-COVID times. This is going to be a game changer. Then this device is not only for labs and home healthcare. The public healthcare version, which is a bigger market and where the biggest reach of these tests could be through public healthcare and foundations and NGOs working at the bottom of the pyramid. The healthcare workers already have a lot of devices. So giving them a larger version and more of a sophisticated version where a lot of traveling has to be done would be difficult. So we came up with this sturdy, portable, small device that could do the same test at an even lesser cost, so that it is more affordable even at the bottom of the pyramid. This is what we have been working upon. Not only this, many of you own pets, and you know that pets also suffer from these conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, and today's lifestyle as is affecting the man, and so is affecting their best friend, the dogs and the cats initially. So for them, again, the early detection of kidney diseases in dogs and cats is also very important, so that we can save them from a painful end of their life. Just as in humans, we can save the patient from a deteriorating kidney condition, we can save our pets too. So we are also venturing into pet healthcare. And the Royal Academy of Engineering UK is supporting us initially for the human healthcare, as well as they are interested to bring us into the UK market initially as pet healthcare company, because as a startup we do not have that fund that again another 2 or 3 years of clinical trials, validations and proving ourselves for human healthcare market, which is highly regulated everywhere. So as a lower hanging fruit, we are seeing pet healthcare as an opportunity which could help solve the problems of a huge number of people who take care of their pets. And India and UK are going to be the first markets where we are heading into. The same technology, but in a different usage. Not only with this, we also have been working on other devices. In this lockdown, 6 months of lockdown and this gradual unlocking process, our team worked very hard developing 5 more devices which have reached late stage or advanced prototype stage, where they are going to go for clinical validations. Once these tests are also completed, those devices would be soon available for healthcare. So, what we see here is that we are not only working as a company developing medical devices for the bottom of the pyramid and everything said and done, but now we have pivoted one more step. That now, from a medical device company, we are pivoting towards a comprehensive AI based, that is artificial intelligence based, a deep tech company that provides predictive healthcare and therapeutic solutions to the users. The users may be public healthcare sector, the NGOs and the foundations working at the bottom of the pyramid, and the home healthcare people who need the tests. So beyond the test is that what we are going to do is create a lot of AI based predictive healthcare solutions. Like what is going to be the course of the disease if the patient has a present status of the disease in this condition. So, and if this is followed, what is going to be the course of the disease, and if not going to follow, what's going to be the course of disease. This is very important in making judgments and planning of the treatments by the doctors. Unfortunately, India does not have adequate number of doctors. So this problem is being addressed by healthcare workers. And due to the lack of the doctors, we are not still, after so much expenditures and all those works done, we are not able to provide a quality healthcare. So with this technology intervention, even a healthcare worker could be having a predictive judgment of the disease condition, and with the telemedicine capabilities of our smart system, they could be able to talk to doctors and get immediate solutions for their complicated cases, being that could be managed then and there in the bottom of the pyramid. They don't have to rush to the cities for ailments. The cities would then, the city tertiary level hospitals would only be then used for the serious cases which need critical medical attention. So this is how we could be easing out the burden on the healthcare system in our country and many other places. This is what we are looking for. But the biggest hurdle in this path is that the healthcare data that is required for the AI and these predictive healthcare things is not easily available. The data sets that we have are mostly exotic from the other countries and not relevant to us that much. So with our smart devices, we would be generating our own clean hyper-local data that would help our AI system to predict the results then and there. So the company is being working on this. We have a product already in the market. We have been supported by various agencies like Royal Academy of Engineering UK, Derby Foundation Bangalore, BIRAC, FITT IIT Delhi, CII IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Lucknow, IIM Calcutta, and various organizations. We have also been the winners of Pulse the Venture, a reality show on innovations and entrepreneurship, and that was held on CNN News 18, and have been awarded with more than 18 national and international awards. The Royal Academy of Engineering UK has been supporting our project since last 2 years. As an innovator, I was invited for the Leaders in Innovation Fellowship, and this year ours is the only project from India to be selected for LIF Advanced Fellowship. And in with that fellowship, we are being mentored by globally renowned mentors and also being supported to take this technology to UK healthcare as well as pet healthcare market. So I'm very much thankful to KJ Sumaya College of Engineering for providing this opportunity for a young startup like ours to be getting an opportunity to get ourselves showcased at such a big platform like your yearly fest called as Abhyantriki. We would be very happy to be associated with you and your college in the future. Thanks for having us here. Thank you very much. Have a great time. Jai Hind.